Resah di dadamu, dan rahasia yang menanti di jantung puisi ini, dipisah kata-kata. Begitu pula rindu. Lihat tanda tanya itu.
This movie clip you're watching right now is produced by one of Indonesia's best film production companies, Milas Films. Mira, Lesmana and Riza create such a wonderful art through movies that also became Indonesian box offices. Ada Apa Dengan Cinta, Petualangan Sherina, Gi, and many more have imprinted so many good memories in Indonesian movie watchers' minds, hearts, and also creating a new pop culture sensation for the nation.
And next month, Mira, Lesmana and Riri Riza will release a new film, Paranoia, with Indonesian top casts such as Nicholas Saputra, Lukman Sardi, and Nirina Zubir. And the movie premiere will be held in Korea. And joining us from Milas Films, Mbak Mira Lesmana on Asia Prime. Good evening, Mbak Mira. Mbak Mira, we have just seen the behind-the-scenes clip of Paranoia, and the idea of this movie is based on the pandemic situation that we are now facing. Can you tell us more about the story, Mbak Mira?
Sure. So that's correct. I think the feelings that we were having, and I think a lot of us had, especially at the beginning of the pandemic, is a feeling of fear, uncertainty, and it kind of gave us the idea to develop the story of Paranoia, because that's what we were feeling. We were all paranoid. And this is a little bit out of our usual films, because usually we make drama. This time the genre is a drama thriller. I'm a fan of drama thriller, but Miles or Miles, you can call it both. We haven't done a drama thriller before, so this is our first. And I think it's very appropriate to have it right now because of what we're facing at the moment. So it's actually a story about a woman who are in fear. And of course, in this case, not only because of the pandemic, but she was living with an abusive husband, and she was able to run away from him because he was in jail. But as you all know, early April, the government decided to release a few prisoners, a lot of prisoners, to make sure that the COVID-19 did not spread in the penitentiary. So that what happened, and then the husband got out of jail and went after her and the daughter. So it's a story of fear and how we all should face this feeling of paranoia.
All right, so now being in a pandemic situation, productions don't have the luxury of doing long shoots like in the past. Tell us, how many days did it take for you guys to shoot this, and where, location-wise, and how did it feel? As we believe this is Milas Films' first experience shooting during the pandemic.
Right. It's not easy, and it's not cheap. What we had to do, we had to go through a very tight protocol, health protocol. What we did was we decided that we picked an area, which I cannot reveal yet, but it's an area where everybody can be in one place within a radius of more or less 10 kilometers. And we made a bubble. So we basically made a cluster. So everybody was tested 2 weeks prior to leaving Jakarta. And then everybody had to be isolated at their homes. So we did all the preparation through online meetings. And then 3 days before we left, we do another test, and then we go into the bubble, into the location area. And for about a month, so we do our final prep together on the location for about a week, and then we shoot for another almost 27 days. So it was a whole month of not getting out of the location, and nobody could also get into our bubble. I think we felt safe. Everybody felt safe, especially for the actors. I think it's very important. The crew could always wear masks, but the actors they cannot. So we have to make sure that they feel good, so that they can perform well, and everybody feels safe. So it was quite an experience. It was an experience that we will never ever forget.